Yeah, I think I'm back. I don't know. It says I lost my stream, but I don't know. If anybody out there, anybody in Eagles Wear Boxing, let me know if I'm back. Just we must know if I'm back or not. Yeah. So hopefully I'm back. Hopefully this thing is not acting crazy and crashing or something. Doing some old fake funny stuff or whatever. So, but we're gonna see. I'll wait just a little bit of time and see, who comes in, so they can let me know if I'm even on. That's not a good feeling to not know if you're on or not. Not good. Not good at all. So if you hear me out there, if Makadam won, if you're out there, Alito Chief, Alito Makadam 1, 2, oh wow, Ichikwa. If you're still out there, if anybody's in, it looks like I got people coming in, but I don't know if anybody can hear me out there, and I don't want to be just talking. I don't know. Do a show to myself, huh? Just do a show to myself, because I don't know if anybody's out there or not. Let me see. Put my grill up on here. Yeah, I can see my face. Maybe you see whatever. Let's see what's going on. Is anybody out there? Anybody out there? Anybody in Eagles Wear Boxing can hear them? Because it said that my stream had ended or something. It said it was restarting. Okay. Makadam 1, he said you good. All right. Salute to Makadam 1 up in here. Finally got a little bit of time, huh, family? Yeah, I got zero time. This weekend is gonna be murder, man. It's gonna be murder for me. But I gotta we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta drag our way through it. Yeah. I'm sitting contemplating. I've been thinking, man. Oh man, I've been thinking about this big fight, man. 22 days. 3 weeks. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share what Ruiz is talking about. Let's just see. See if anybody believe him. See, share what he's talking about and see what's going on. What's going on? We got a lot of these champs or so-called champs. Yeah, we got them up here. They running. A lot of them. They talking a lot, man. They running their mouth. They running their mouth about what they gonna do this and do that, man. And they kind of fooling us because they putting on all these. Yeah, they putting on all these airs and stuff. And the thing is, I don't want to. Man, it's hard to, what I'm saying, it's hard to know who's being truthful or not, because it's not a court of law, so there's no court. It's not a court of law, so what can we do? Only thing we can do is just sit back and say, yeah, you right, yeah, you gonna do it, and then whether we gonna bet on them or not, no, this thing. I'm just now getting this. You said you good, and I'm just now getting it, man. So I don't know if this thing is acting correct or not, man. Makadam 1, throw up if you can. Soon as you hear me, throw up a 1, man. Soon as you hear me say throw up a 1, like I just did right now, throw up a 1. I want to see what kind of delay we got here. Oh, okay. So I guess it's cleared up. I guess the delay is cleared up. We had like a delay. It was a major delay, but now it's not. it's not quite as bad as what it was. Yeah. Everybody came through yesterday. Yeah. But I get you guys mixed up sometime. I be talking to family. You guys seem like family to me, so I get you guys mixed up a lot of times. I'm like, oh, give you guys somebody else's profile. I say, hey, I got another profile. No, you already know. I'm just talking fast, and a lot of times I mix up the profile. But I know who Macadon One is. Macadon up in here. There's family right there. Another native brother. Macadon One, you Seminole or what? Shoshone? Or I forgot, bro. If you told me, I think I must have forgot. If you told me what you was, I probably forgot what the deal was. Yeah, got a little bit of new stuff up in here on my. I'm gonna have something on my screen today. Once everybody get in here, they probably gonna die. But hey, what can I say, man? When we got people tricking us. Oh, Choctaw. Are you in Louisiana too? Let me know if you're over in there. I'm about to come see y'all, man. I'm about to come see y'all, man. Yeah, I'm about to come see y'all, man. Up in there, man. That's all I'm meeting, man. I'm meeting nothing but Choctaw, man. Waking up and I'm having like thoughts about Florida and all that. I'm like, okay, Florida, Louisiana. I mean, what? Something trying to draw me up there, man. I don't know what's going on. So at least maybe I got to go up there and just check. Yeah, at least go up there and just, see what the atmosphere is like or whatever. And just come by. Like, yeah, what y'all doing up in here? What's up now? What's good with the natives up in here? Yeah, Baby Fury. Yeah, I'm just looking at my screen here because I got this stuff up here. But yeah, I was thinking, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm telling you, Macadon One, this whole boxing thing got me messed up right now, man. The Wilder thing got me messed up. I don't know. Nobody's panicking. Shit. Nobody's panicking and nothing. But I'm gonna read some important words in a little bit. I'm gonna read some important words with what Ortiz is saying. And yeah, I got my title up there, who neck up in boxing. And then our boxers more bark than bite. Cause we got some people talking, man. You got some fighters that just running their mouth so much. But we'll get into that. I'm kind of still heated right now because of my bank. For my business, I got a new I got my little small native stuff, but I went and got a new machine, man, and I didn't know that they was charging me like a month after. A month after all the transactions went through, and I was told that I could only use the machine like at the beginning of the month because that's when they have the billing. Not knowing that I was going to get billed for the previous month, even though I didn't use the machine. But that's what the business person told me. The person that's in business. I don't know her exact title, but man, I don't even care. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna put her out there, but knowing me, I might though, because I was mad. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? So for no transactions, it cost me $60. For absolutely no transaction, not using the machine whatsoever, nothing. Then 30 days later, it was another $80. I'm like, are you kidding me? Another $80? I see you out there, Tony Boswell. He said, salute Eagles way of boxing in the chat. Yeah, so another $80. So I called him up today. I just canceled him. I said, man, y'all come, just send me the box or whatever. Let me put this damn machine up in here. I said, let me put this damn machine up here and send it back to you. She said, are we still going to charge you this $80 or whatever? I said, no. I'm not worried about it now. All I know is I'm sending y'all your shit back. Because that was kind of shady because you have your representative telling me one price, and then time I look at my account, I got money going in and coming out at the same time. Man, nobody want. I ain't trying to run a business like that, have money going in and out at the same damn time. Yep. Tony Boswell. Yep. He saluting chat. Salute to Tony Boswell, always up in here. I always mix him up with Mark and somebody else all the time, and I always mix up. I mix up Mike and E. Woodson all the time, because it's almost like they talking to me when I be reading the words and stuff. So I'm like, which one of my brothers is talking to me? And so I just I be calling out. I ain't see now, y'all. I just be calling out any name, because I be talking too quick, man. I be putting everybody's profiles together. Yeah, I be rambling all y'all together, but y'all can figure it out. You can decide, oh, he must mean E. Wood. Oh, he must mean Mike. Oh, he must mean Christopher Jordan. Yeah. And Don always leaving his mark. Don Dot. Oh, I see you out there, E. Wood. Salute to E. Wood up in the house right there. Yep. Shout out 979 up in the house, y'all, too. He got the eagle up there. He said salute to Eagles Web. We got the eagle in the web, and he got the boxing up there. Salute to Eagles Web Boxing. He makes sure, man, him, Don Dada, E. Woodson, and they started to get better at the hieroglyphics and stuff, because E. Wood in there with he got his eagle up there. He got he got the crown up there. He got the fire. He got the arrow. He got the glove up there, the mic in the 100. Now, you know how we do the 100 up in here, man. Eagles Web is 100, man. My people that come mess with me, they 100, man. Macadam 1 is 100. Tony Boswell is 100. Shadow 979 is 100, of course. And E. Wood is 100, y'all. So y'all get that straight. If you're on the wall, you could be 100 too. This drop down. We on a couple more people and stuff, and we on. So I'm gonna say, I'm not good at prediction, but we'll say this week coming up that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Contest of time. Contested in Eagles Web Boxing. And then Ivy Webb then slid back up in here. Ivy Webb, she said salute King and at E. Woodson. Oh, not me. I don't get it. That's my treasure anyway, even if she don't give me the salute. And else I missed it. But anyway, you guys already know that I will miss some of what you put in there. You know what I mean? So sometimes you might have to put it back in there. You know what I mean? You might have to put, just put it back. All right, I see you. I see you treasure up in there. Salute King at Eagles Web. Yeah. So sometimes you got to put stuff. Man, it's pissing me off too, because I went back through my chat and I'm listening to the conversations from yesterday, and I'm like, I'm looking at the screen, all kinds of stuff, I miss. But you guys was blowing stuff up. Man, I don't even, man, you talking about the small guys or who? I forgot who's this weekend. Yeah. Let me know who's this weekend, man, because I got a lot of other stuff that I got on my plate. That I think the small guys, ain't they? The small guys fighting this weekend. Yeah, because I'm talking about one of them anyway. I'm talking about somebody. I got to talk about somebody. Because you can tell by the titles, somebody's running their mouth. And somebody always running their mouth, Okay, yeah, I'm going to talk about that one. Yeah, I thought it was next week. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, yeah. They something else, man. Some of these fighters, I'm gonna put their words out too. When they talking, because that's what the chat is more or less about, is all these people just running their mouth and stuff. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a week behind or something like that. Just thinking, and yeah, I'm a week behind on it. Yeah. Yeah, but we got a lot of other fighters coming up. We got a lot of other fighters that's coming up, and we're gonna see what they do. Yeah, I'm all heated still though. Yeah, but my bank account got me not concentrating. I mean, my business account got me not concentrating like I should be, man. Piss me off, man. I feel like they just stealing money or whatever. Yeah. Okay, let's start off since you was talking, since you guys brought it up. Yeah. Yeah. If you sent it, Tony, if you sent it to Eagles Pay, I'll probably get it. They probably late. Yeah. I got some other ones from you know, from my people. They send me something. So I'll put it up right now. But anyway, yeah. But let me that's it right there. Yeah, but since you brought that one up, yeah, because I'm here. I don't know, man. The week just went so quick, man. I'm almost forgot it was, because remember when we first started talking about the troll train, and then we just almost skipped over Wilder because we keep talking about that devil's deception. That devil's deception in the desert. So we kind of skipped over there. But let's talk about the people just coming out with their mouth and stuff. Now, and I do need some feedback on this. And this is the feedback that I want. The feedback that I want is Yard hating, or is he being genuine? That's all I want to know. Is Yard hating, or is he being genuine? Okay. Because we know he just got beat up, right? So Kovalev beat him up, right? And so now he's picking Canelo in the fight. And then, so what you're trying to say, Yard? What are you saying? I got my ass whooped. Okay, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna make it sound like you know what it is when I make it sound like this, though. I got my ass whooped by the killer, the smasher. So I'm gonna go with Canelo, but I'm not gonna tell everybody I got my ass whooped. But I'm gonna just go with Canelo, knowing that Canelo got a lot of baggage of hiding and all that other shit. Just hiding. Okay, marking down one. I'm looking at the bottom. I see you. He said, I'm gonna email you when I get off. Eagle face. All right. Eagle face. Yeah. See, I can see it when people say eagle face. I can see my, I see my name coming at me. When people say eagle face, they be calling me on the block. If you guys watch my Many Kind Hearts, sometimes you'll see that I got, like, it's the older native brother to be out there. I don't really put him on camera. I just say Al. I say Big Al. But anytime he got any trouble, because I'm set up right next to him, and as soon as anything go down, he'd be like, Eagles. He don't call me Eagle Face. He just Eagles. He just called me Eagles. Eagles. And once he say Eagles, he know I'm coming. Here come Eagles. Now what? It's almost like bodyguard or protection for the elder. You know what I mean? As soon as he say Eagles, he know I'm coming. And I'll be right there. Yeah. So one person. Okay, let me see. So one person got it. Or two. Let me see. Okay. So Makadam Juan said hating. In my opinion, yeah, and he crying. He got his fists up. And then Shadow 979 said definitely hating. See, and that's what I'm thinking, man. You got people out here they mouth, you get your ass whooped. Because you just got your ass whooped. Now, if you was doing some good stuff, but you just didn't know how to follow up, it's your fault. You should have been going to the body. You should have been doing the spinning and shit. But that's what you wanted to do. You fought the way that you wanted to. And all that bent over shit, if you ain't getting nothing done when you bent over like that, when you got that big, thick body, it's just going to wear you out. Kovalev, if you look at him, he was actually treating him like it was a sparring, like he was a sparring session. And, when it started getting late in the fight, he started acting like it was a sparring session. Oh, this is a sparring session. I'm just going to whoop this ass methodically, nice and slow. Just whoop your ass. And that's what he started doing, just whooping that ass, like nice and slow. So now Yard back, and the reason I asked you guys to put something up is because I feel the same way, and that's why I said it that way, because it feels like he on some old hate shit all of a sudden. Everybody got to be on some kind of hate shit. What you doing on hate stuff all the time, man? Somebody always on something hateful. Just why you hating? Just respect him and stuff. He whooped your ass. Just say, you know what? He beat me, so I think he can beat Canelo. And that would have been the best thing to do. You know what I mean? I see you down there, Sir Flame. He said salute to the chat. Yeah. But that would have been the best thing. That would, you know what I mean? That's the more proper thing. Now you whoop my ass and you about to fight somebody else. I'm like, okay, yeah, he probably get him. He probably get him. Yeah, he probably get him. He got me. I want that smoke again, though. And yeah, instead of talking about, well, I want him again if Canelo get him. You know what I mean? At least say that. Instead of just hating, it said, yeah, I want to get some more of that action too, man. I need that smoke back. Because it's just like Tony Boz and me, how we be talking about like the older fighters always wanted it. Nobody had to coax them into it. Wasn't no A side, B side, or what. If it was, we was just like, look, man, I don't care. Whatever you paying me, I'm whooping that ass. That's it. Because the next time I get to make the pay. I get to make the pay decisions. I'm the one. Let me see what Tony said up in there. Tony said, okay, I see you up there, Mike Haney. Yeah, Mike Haney up in here. I was just talking about Mike Haney. I said, yeah, I be mixing up my whole fam sometimes. I be getting Mike Haney mixed up with E Wood, Shadow 9 mixed up with Sir Flame, everybody. Because all y'all got the same kind of personalities in the chat sometimes, especially when y'all start crying and stuff. I don't know if we're going to go there, but we end up there. Oh, Hake Nash Yard. I think Yard just throwing shade. He knew he had Kovalev beat, and he gassed. Okay, this is Mark. Tony Boz was saying this. He said he made a mistake and had Kovalev, so he knows Canelo would not make the mistake. But also, Tony, remember that Canelo always takes a break. And sometimes when you take a break, you're taking a break at the wrong damn time. And so far, he's been very fortunate when he took a break. Because if Mayweather would have been like a huge puncher and all that, when he was taking his break, he probably would have went out fighting Mayweather, because Mayweather was putting hands and feet all on him. Okay, so salute to my brother out there, Mike Haney. Yeah, I know I already saluted him, but Sir Flame come in saluting to the chat. And since we don't have a whole lot up there, I'm gonna read off a little bit before we get back into it. And then Sir Flame say, jab that button, that like button, or y'all neck. That's right. How we get them, Sir Flame? We go for neck, man. Who neck up in here? If y'all don't know, we got that from Sam Peter, and we use it in our boxing chat because it's appropriate. What he means to say is, who's next with the N-E-X? But he said, who neck? Who neck up in here? Who next? Who got them necks out there? Who got them chicken necks out there? You know what I mean? Salute chat. Okay, then y'all saluting everybody out. And then Sir Flame, he's at fam at Macadon 1. And then shout out 979. All salute. And then Macadon to Henny. And then Sir Flame back at Shadow 9. And then we caught up. Ivy saluting people out. And then so everybody salute. Proper family. It's proper right now. So you see how proper it is. If you up on that wall, you see how proper the chat is. So you can always drop down. Just say hi. Especially if my native people in here, come say hi sometime. I appreciate you guys supporting me, my native people, my First Nation. I always appreciate you guys supporting me. But drop down. You know what I mean? So drop down and say hey to people sometime. If you guys don't know it, a lot of my people are very, 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 no matter what, they'll talk, but they are very shy. Native people are very shy. Because a lot of stuff that we do is not really appropriate for us as natives, a lot of stuff that we do. Because the women, they talk amongst themselves, the men talk amongst themselves and stuff like that. And we got rules, that the woman's very courteous to the guy's courteous to the woman, but they show much respect, especially the older females and stuff really show respect. And that's part of our heritage and stuff. That's the way we do it. You know what I mean? That's right, Mike Henny. I see you down there. He said, who neck? he got 5 question marks up there. yeah. Sir Flame Shadow, yeah. And then let me get down here to the paragraph that Shadow 79 wrote down. He said Yard was talking big before the Kovalev fight, and he wasn't able to back it up. And that's a bitter pill to swallow. So I'm not surprised he's throwing shade at the Crusher. Yep. And that's what it is. See, you got all these fighters. These old sour grape ass fighters, man. They getting on my nerves with that shit, man. Just be a competitor, man. Just compete, win, lose, whatever. Win, lose, draw. Make us happy by talking shit like I want it again. Or, tell us what we see. Because they ain't not even telling us what we see. You know what I mean? They're not even telling us what we see. We see your ass all bent over, all winded and shit, where you couldn't even take another punch. It didn't even take much to get rid of your ass. You know what I mean? We see you like that all, Damn. Why they pretending like we don't see? Hold on, y'all. Let me. Y'all ain't got to watch me drink my water. Yeah, I had to get a little bit more water. Yeah. But we see what happens. See, that's the whole thing, man. They undermining us as boxing fans. Is they undermine us by pretending this bullshit. Like, nobody's seen that right there. I got tired and got winded. Yeah, you got winded and you just got beat. You got your ass beat up. You know what I mean? Now you want to throw shade. Oh, I'm going to throw a little bit of shade. Nobody's going to know. They ain't going to know I'm hating and shit. But for me, it's more hate than shade, though. Hating ass. And then E. Wood up in there talking about Eagles what boxer salute. Sante, Eagle face. Glad to be in here. That's right, with the Eagle wear. That's what he said. E. Wood said he glad to be up in here. He saluted everybody out, but E. Wood, yeah. I gave Mike Hennigan your title the other day. Because I get all y'all mixed up, man. Y'all come up in here. I'm like, oh, this is my face. It's like it's almost like, you talking to brothers and sisters in your family, and you be mixing them all up, but they don't correct you, so you just keep going. So that's all right. Everybody got, everybody got different profiles put on them. So you got your main profile. So Mike Hennigan got his main profile, and then he got a little bit of Shadow 979 profile added to him, and vice versa with everybody. Everybody got a little bit of everybody's profile added to each other, except for the treasure. I ain't gonna mix her up with y'all, but anyway, yeah. So everybody got a little bit of mix to them. So there's no problem at that. Oh my goodness! I got to read that Shadow 9. You putting it up there as Sir Flame, but that's okay. It's kind of cold, but I'll read it. Shadow 979 says Sir Flame. He said, "I'm no fan of the white Ike Turner, but he said Yard needs to admit the better man won." He said, "Learn from his mistakes in order to move forward," and that's what we was talking about. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Me and Tony talk about the shit all the time. There's almost like every 2 or 3 chats we got to talk about it, because everybody was disrespecting all the older fighters at first. Then you see these older fighters even want to come back. I want to get some more action, because they know when it's time for some action. They don't care. Yeah, we'll come back and get it. Yeah, yeah. Tony Bonza, he said, yeah, when the older generation did interviews, they would give you the honest opinion, and then they wanted to fight the win or loser. He said they were up to the challenge. That's it. So they wanted to fight the winner or the loser. Don't matter, win or lose. If I win, cool. If I lose, cool. I don't give a shit. And Mike Henny said, yeah, fam, there's 8 of us in the chat and 7 likes. Somebody forgot to hit that like button. All right, which one of y'all next, man? Get their ass, Mike Hennigan. Yeah, but they come in and out, Mike, so it's going to be more next. So if you guys look at the replay, now yesterday somebody said I had 10 people in here, but if you look at the replay, it's like damn near 50 people up in here. If you look at the replay, yeah. Because what happens is they come in and like one or two will come in and then 1 or 2 will leave. And that thing that doesn't even register proper, but we get that count though. Yeah. But hit that damn like button for Mike come and get you. Mike, you got that hatchet I gave you? Mike got that hatchet. He'll hatchet your ass a little bit. Man, put that damn like up in there. Just like yesterday, I said somebody gonna hate. I ain't say a damn thing for somebody to hate about, but they was still hating just because they hate. Yep. E. Wood crying. Sir Flame crying. Mike Henny crying. Yep. These chats are family 100. That's right, E. Wood. They family. I'm at work now. They see. Remember, I put that profile on Mike yesterday. That little frown face. I put that on Mike. I said, yeah, Mike do that. But I think everybody does it every once in a while. But he do it the most. See, he got all kinds of faces up right now. When he at work, if he can't say as much as he want to, damn man, I'm at work, man. Shit. Yeah, especially when we have one of those dying chats where everybody just crying and can't stop. Especially when y'all get me. I don't like it when y'all get me, because I'm like, damn, because I try to maintain my composure, and then y'all start, and then it's all over with for me. Yeah, they almost got me the other day, man. Yep. Yeah, they almost got me the other day. I was like, oh man, my nose and shit. You know how your nose get hot? Even the inside of your nose get hot, you just everything running, like, oh shit, my nose is getting hot on the inside, my eyes is all all running, slobbering. That's too much, man. I can't do a chat with slob coming all down my face and shit, y'all. So y'all got to stop all that, man. You know, I got to turn my head away from the chat. I said, no, I can't read all that shit. When I start seeing all them, I know, because y'all know I'll be spitting it out there sometime, and then when I start spitting it out there, then that's it. It's like, oh, shit, there you go. There goes Eagle Way. He said something. He let us in. Once I let y'all in, it's over with. Because y'all going second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh emotion on it. And Ryan Finkley back in here finally. We haven't seen him in here. He said, smashed already. He said, just listening in. He said, salute that Eagles way of boxing. And that's the Ron. That's the Ron Finkley, y'all. Yep. And then, but y'all get back up there. I see Mike Hennigan. He said, oh, it's all love, family. Yep. Get the love. And y'all salute out. Y'all salute out to everybody. Salute out to Ron. Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, man, sometimes I'll put like you guys have your own big profile, but it's family anyway. It don't matter. So I already know you guys know if I put a profile on you and there's somebody else, you're like, oh, that's my brother. Yeah, you talking about my brother. That's my brother E. Wood. No, that's my brother Mike. Oh, that's my brother Christopher Jordan, somebody like that. Oh, that's my brother Shadow 979. Yeah. But that's how I get sometimes though. But y'all sit your ass down, y'all. If I'm gonna put your ass on the I'm gonna make up another page for y'all. Oh yeah, and look, I was looking for Miss Boxing up in here too though. If Miss Boxing fall up in here, cause yeah. Hell yeah, man, nose. You know how your nose be getting all hockey because you start doing the snort shit. You start snorting, and oh man, once that shit happens, you get that. You breathe in some fluid, some water or something. Oh, your shit hurting. It's like you drowning in your own tears and shit, trying to catch a breath and shit, and you mess around, catch one of them tears back in your nose because you crying that hard. I don't like crying like that, man, because if I start crying like that, my whole body be all out of whack and shit. Jaws and shit be locked up, and that shit hurts, man. That hurt more than getting hit. I'd rather go ahead and take a punch, man, than take that laughter with the jaws hurting on your laughter. And then you always be with an idiot, you know what I mean? You got family with you. You always end up being with some idiot that know your shit hurt, and you know they not gonna stop. They not gonna ever stop. They gonna follow your ass no matter where you go. Where you at? Looking for you and shit. Looking underneath stuff. Where you at? Where Eagle Face at? Oh, he over there? Let me go over there and finish this story. No, man, stop. I be crawling, stomach hurting. It's good to laugh, but when it hurt that bad, when the stomach's going and the jaw's going and the nose and when everything's going, then that's too much. For me, if my cheeks go up and I just laugh and no coughing, none of that, but just laughing hard and crying, I could take the laughing hard and crying, but the coughing and choking and nose burning and stomach hurting, the jaws hurting. That's too much laughter, man. And plus, it should be illegal for somebody to make somebody laugh that hard. You shouldn't be able to tell a joke that that heavy or a situation. But even though I'm usually the one that's telling stuff like that, because I run into them, y'all. I run into them. Matter of fact, let's take a time out right now. It's taking time out so I can tell y'all this but tell y'all this little story. It's a quick story, but I thought the shit was funny, man. Cause I mean it's just people, This is a street story. So we set up. Y'all know how I set up on my Many Kind Hearts. I set up my little horseshoe with my little black tablecloths on there and all my wares and stuff, right? And so we're having a parade out there. Oh, they're about to have a parade and stuff, a little protest parade. So we all set up comfortable, like laying back and stuff. And so there's this dude out there, and he's like, what the hell is he doing? It's a homeless dude, whatever. He just talking to himself, walking back and forth and shit. And y'all know those little dividers they got, for crowd control? You know what I'm talking about? I forget what they call them. What was it? This divider or whatever. Sawhorse or something like that with they're white and got the black stripes on them. So there's because the parade's about to start, and there's about like 6-7 cops, across the street on one side and probably 10 on the other, something like that, or whatever it is. I don't know if they, mix half and half, might be 10 and 10 or whatever it is, and that's just on the one block. So they sitting here just watching. They ain't doing shit, but it's watching because they're waiting for the parade. They can't do shit else. When you got that detail, you got to stay there. You can't be, fighting crime or whatever like that. So dude is sitting there, and the other side of the street, there's like no, there's a bus stop and maybe a subway station or something like that. So he's grabbing all these dividers and shit, like he's working for the city, and he's just taking them across the street. He put them in between where he want to, like on the sidewalk, in between like the bus stop and all that, and he just decorating like his furniture and shit. I'm like, I told my boy, I said, look at him, man, look at this dude here. He just now, what if somebody need that? What if that's supposed to protect a hoe or something like that? I said the cops is just watching him like nut, man. He's just moving furniture and shit. I'm like, God dang, dude, you just moving shit the way you want to. So in other words, he's setting up barriers and shit for himself. And that side of the block didn't even really need barriers, but he just, he gonna just sit there and and just set up barriers himself. And so that's one part of it. And then the next day, I'm like, 'cause we run into shit like that all the time. And so somebody, they got the people that clean the sidewalks and stuff. And they got those little things, I don't know, those little grabbers that, that they squeeze them and they pick up stuff from the ground. So somebody's using what, there's a dude he has the trash bags, he got the trash can, he got all that, he got on shorts, he all dirty, no socks on, probably, no socks, no shoes or nothing like that. And he walking around the street on the sidewalk, and he picking up stuff, but he's not picking up stuff like you normally would. You pick up everything you see. He's just picking up shit that he want to and putting it in the trash and act like he worked for the city. I'm like, damn, dude, if you got all that energy to do all that, at least get paid for it, man. Go down there, apply. Somebody need to take him down there and let him apply for the job, man. Sidewalk cleaner. And I run into that like every time I travel, man. When I go to the city, I run into that, and it's just more stuff, man. Maybe one day if I can get set up early, I'll take y'all for a walk with me so you can just see what I'm saying. You see what I'm talking about, and y'all gonna just shake your head like, God dang, you gonna be shaking my head like, wow. If that's what he goes through every week or every few weeks or so, that's what he go through. Yeah, that's what I go through. More than just that. It's horrible though, man. Some of it is horrible. People setting up, like they set up their little shelters and stuff like that. And wow, it's a mess though. But you guys see it. It's all in all all cities and stuff there. And Ron Fakeley, he's saluting out. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He would. Yeah, nose all hot, man. Yeah, he's surfer. Yeah, I be at work laughing. People walk by my office looking like I'm crazy if they only knew the fam and how y'all act up. Oh, yeah. Hey, we don't act up like that, man. It's everybody up in here, man. Everybody up in here everybody have their moments and stuff. Yeah, he said these geniuses I work with. That's E. Wood. He said these geniuses I work with have me laughing that hard sometimes. He said, dang shame. Yeah, it's a damn shame, man. When you laughing and falling down and shit. I can't stand to be crawling and stuff on my hands and knees because somebody got me laughing, man. Because you can't even recover all them damn tears. You can't recover them, man. Once you let them go like that and you all folded up, you can't even get them back. It's like you got to drink water, salt water and everything else. Try to get all to replenish that shit. Eagles West family, you in Texas? No. Right now I'm in man. That's odd, man. Y'all be mentioning stuff that is just like, it's like wow. Because I just got a cousin that I don't even know. She didn't even tell me exactly what city she's at or nothing like that. Didn't even talk to nobody. She talked to somebody. Now she down there in Texas. I'm like, And I keep hearing that. I keep hearing Louisiana, Texas, and Florida. I keep hearing those names besides hearing Detroit. Oh yeah. So yeah, we gonna talk boxing, but look, did anybody hear this story? Now this is an effed up story. Now don't get mad and want to kill somebody. But okay, my brothers and sisters over there in Flint, Michigan, right? So we all know. Does everybody know? First of all, before I tell the story, if everybody heard about the water situation in Flint, Michigan, throw up a 1. I want to see how many people know first before I even tell the story. If anybody's heard anything about the bad water in Flint, Michigan, let me know. Mark Wonderlick up in here. Utah up in the house. Yeah, salute to Mark Wonderlick up in here. Okay, so 2 people heard about the water. Anybody else heard about the water? Okay, 3 people heard about the water. Mark Wonderlick, he heard about the water. So 4 people so far heard about the water. Okay, that's enough people. Y'all can still put up 1s, but I'm just saying. So those 4 I know that they have the information that they heard about the water. So there's this genius, right? There's a brother. He's fam. And so what he did, he's actually was in the Marine Corps, and he invented a machine. It's a big ass machine, man. It's about like it's almost like one of those carriers that they put on the ships. That's how big the machine is. About that big. And what this machine does is it takes the air, which I explained to people before. I said there's no such thing as air. I said it's just a different kind of water. So it takes air and it turns the air into water. And so what he's doing is he's put the machine out there for free, and people can get as much water as they want to. They can get as much water as they want to for free, fresh water from his machine. Because all they have to do is know where to go, turn it on, like to go, turn the faucet on and fill up, as many gallons as they want to. And it just takes the water right there from the air. It takes it and turns it into water. Now, y'all know what somebody went and did? Somebody went and vandalized the equipment so those folks could not get water. And here's the sad and bad part about that. The sad and bad part about that is when they did it, they knew what the hell they was doing. It wasn't regular vandalism. You understand? So they put metal in the oil and stuff like that, contaminated the water system of it, and they messed it up in a way where it's not kids or something like that. It's evil is what it is. It wasn't no kids or nothing like that. It was just somebody doing evil shit. And so he's working on it to get it fixed. And now he's putting it on like a platform so it can be like maybe 4 or 5 feet off the ground. But what kind of effing monster? See, I don't want to get to, I'm actually mad though, but I'm not. I'm trying my best not to show it because that's sad for somebody to do some shit like that. Who does that kind of shit? You're a humanitarian. I mean, you should be happy that you don't have to foot the bill and that the taxpayers don't have to buy water. You see what I mean? Nobody has to buy the water. Because this man went and donated that himself. And some asshole sits there and tears it up and knows something about engineering. Knew how to get into the machine and knew what to put in there to mess it up. So to have plenty of downtime so those people just basically just die of thirst or either drink poisonous water. Now tell me if anybody in here wouldn't want to be the one that was like the fly on the wall and seeing who did that shit and was able to follow him. Me, my hands raised. I definitely want to see somebody do some shit like that and then catch up with them. Oh, so you poisoning people's water, huh? You stopping people from getting water, huh? Something like that, you deserve not even a good old-fashioned ass whooping, because a good old-fashioned ass whooping is not deep enough for something like that, because you're hurting babies and everything else. Yeah, me go up in here. See, I got a lot of family out in Grand Rapids. I drive to Chicago every now and then, and that's Surf Flame. Yep, got his one. Yep. Okay, Tony. Oh yeah, Tony said he knew about it for a year. And then down there, Mike Hennigan said, wow. And then Shadow Dying 79 said, that's messed up. And then Tony Boswell again said, that's a crying shame. And then, then y'all saluting out Mark Wunderlich. Shout out to him. And then somebody need that ear stomped together. Yeah. It's not even, you know what I mean? It's not even, you can't give out that much of an ass whooping. You hear what I'm saying? You can't even it's not even, one person can't give out that much of an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll tear you know what I mean? You wouldn't even have no hands left. One person wouldn't even have hands left. No, man, you got to learn. You know what I mean? That's one of those things where even parents, the worst ass whooping a parent ever gave, they couldn't give an ass whooping out like that they deserve for that shit. That's worse than stealing. That's worse than robbing the damn bank. Or something else. I mean, robbing the bank probably ain't shit compared to that, man. That's just, yeah. Tony Bob would say, I would have loved to have been there, caught them in the act, gave them a close to death experience. Oh hell yeah, they couldn't have got away. Oh hell no, get your ass back here trying to run and get away. No. Fall him and beat the brakes off his ass. Yeah, beat more than just the brakes. God dang, man, why would you see? And like I said, man, we can always, like I said, we can always do this boxing stuff. But you guys already know how I am, fam. I'm humanitarian like that. And you know, if stuff like that touch me, man, I don't like. No, don't mess with the seniors. Don't mess with the children, and don't mess with dependent people, because my people is like that. You know what I mean? When I say dependent, I mean they have suffered a whole lot of emotional distress and stuff like that. We cover it up a lot of times, but a lot of natives cover it up. Even, you know, they get real quiet, you know, compared to what I get. Okay, so now let's get off that for a second, man. Well, you guys can just chat about it though, but that's effed up though. But I'm glad that he's getting the machine fixed again, and is gonna put it up on some kind and make it to where, you know, put it up off the ground. So they got to do something. You know, you have to do something dirty in order to get to the water. Like, you got to do dirty shit. Yes, you ain't gonna get to that water, bastards. Piss me off. Making them people suffering enough. And you can just imagine, you know what I mean? I'm saying get off of it, but you can just imagine, you know, just to, you know, mama, I need some water, the babies, you know what I mean? Or the older folks, you know. We need that water real bad. I got to have it, you know. And it's like, yeah, you need your, yeah. Piss me off. And Shadow 979, and they say, I like that you cover other topics as well. Thank you. Yeah, I try to put a different spin and different perspective on the boxing, and I just try to open up, you know, the intellect on boxing, and for us to, you know, when we go through the boxing, so we're gonna go through the boxing, we're gonna look at it a different way, because these bastards is tricking us. You know what I mean? They trick us with everything. Oh, Jay Cooley done fell up in here. Jay Cooley, he ain't late today. I mean, he ain't extra late. Jay Cooley up in here. Salute Eagle and the fam. There we go. Yeah, we just talked about something heavy. Man, look at you, Jay Cooley. You missed out what we was talking about, man. We just talked about something heavy. Let me catch what Tony said real quick, and then I'll get into our next victim on the list. This little bastard here, this next one. He said, that's a life and death situation. People have to drink water, and kids drink more water than adults. Yeah, run around. Can you imagine the kids can't run around, Tony? You know what I mean? They be running around. You know how you run around, you a little kid, you need all kinds of water. Because you're way overheated, because you're just flying all over the place. You're always needing some water, running in the house, getting like a cup or two of water, then going back outside. And they can't even come in the house and get the water. He said, why should you hinder a blessing? Yep. Yeah. Just an ass, man. So here's our next person that's running their mouth. And this is Ryan. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. Okay. Wasn't he just crying the last fight he was in? Wasn't he just being a crybaby in his last fight, y'all? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that in his last fight that he was being a crybaby because he didn't like the style. And when that they just fought, right? And he was crying like a little baby. And now his ass he running his mouth. And so if I'm talking about these boxers, or do you really want smoke, or are you just running your face? And so here's Ryan Garcia, and he wants, that's what I say, he wants Gervonta Davis. He wants Devin Haney. And he wants the little pink dwarf with the sausage arms. So he won all them all of a sudden. Little lightweight. So what do y'all think? Is that just, is he just blowing fake smoke? Or do y'all think he really about that action? Let me know in the comments what y'all feel about this little bum that think he wants something. Oh yeah, I want all of it now. See, everybody's starting to act like they want something. They hear Wilder talking about Bomb Squad, and now everybody else think that they can bring something else. And Earl talking about man down, and so everybody trying to put their little edge on it. Well, I can say this, or I can at least call them out. And this is my opinion. My opinion is that little fraud need to shut up. He need to stick with the fighters he fighting, because he will go to sleep if he fight Gervonta. He will go. He's going night. Better call out Farmer or somebody. Talking about who he want. Oh, I want all of them. I want all the smoke. I want Haney. I want him. I don't think he really want it. That's my opinion. I don't think he want it. Oh, Jay Good up in the place, man. Yep, Jay Good up in here. Salute to Jay Good. He said, Eagles Web, what it do? It's doing what it do, baby. You know how we do it. We do it the native way. We do it the street way. We do it the peaceful way. We do it the violent way. However we need to get it done, man. Well, y'all missed a great topic outside of boxing right now, man. Y'all probably go back and check it out, man. This probably was about 15 minutes prior to the time that you just came in right now. Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's just that these bastards, man. It's just people do a lot of stuff, man. See, now it's on my mind, though. I keep thinking about it now. See, now it's on my mind that people do stuff like that, man. You know, why you gonna take a necessity from a whole community? You see, and I tell you there, Tony, it's not that. It's all of us in here couldn't whoop their ass long enough. We couldn't, man. We had to use punch cards or something. You know, we had to clock in one at a time. Okay, it's your turn. Go and get some, Mike. Go on to get some, Tony. Go on to get some, Jay Coley. Go on to get some, Sir Flame. Everybody go get some. And then just come back. You know what I mean? Y'all get, yeah, here you go. Dap it up here. Fist pound, go get, hey, your turn. Go. I need to rest, man. Sit my ass down and have some of this lemonade and stuff and stretch out and get ready for my turn to go back. Yep, you're right, Mike. Can't get Ryan Garcia need his little ass whip. Yep. 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 He need his little ass whip. Yeah, Ryan Garcia is still wet behind the ears. Tony Boswell says, and then Sir Flame says that's fake smoke. That ain't a. Hey, he don't want that. He don't want that hazy, huh, Sir Flame? He don't want that real hazy. He full of shit. He don't want that hazy. Yep. Yeah, Mike Kennedy said, it's doing what it do. That's what it do. It's doing what it do, baby, right now. Cause we going here and there. This is my family right up here, man. All my blue up in here. This is my family chat. Yeah, Mark, he gonna get modded up once he bring his ass up in here more, more. Yeah, I mess with Mark. Everybody mess with Mark. Everybody know who Mark is. So he's safe in here anyway, though. And just one of y'all get slippery wrenches or some shit. Yeah, but people doing stuff like that. But Ryan, shut your ass up. Coming here with your fraudulent ass. Acting like you about that smoke. Like you all about that action. Ooh, man. And then I just saw Cinnamon Bun, man. I can't, man. You know what? I don't want to really make no bets on it, but I'm telling you what I want, though. I want Kovalev to smash his ass, to be honest. Especially because he didn't fight Laura again when he should have been fighting Laura. And this is my opine too, is that I thought Trout got his ass too, even though Trout went down. I still think Trout got him. Sorry. And it might have been from the forum that I was watching the fight at. Because like I told you, sometimes that happens when you watch fights at a certain way. Like I said, they give you that production. So we got to find us an app where they're not going to give us that production. Because we got to be able to see foot movement and head and then close up. We can't be like just having camera shots of just one fighter or something like that. Oh, he doing good. Where they showing the ends of the other person's punches and the other person's really landing, but they just showing different angles and making it seem like it didn't land. Because even on the replay sometime, because the commentators, they give credit. You guys hear them before, or you hear them all the time. They give somebody credit and be like, that shit didn't even land, man. That shit was like 6 inches out the way. Didn't even land. Yeah. But shut your ass up, Ryan. Yeah. Mark, Tony down there, he said, I want Stevenson to fight Ryan Garcia. Yep. Yeah, Mark in here. Yep. He said, Utah in the half. What's good? Mark, that's Jay Good out there. Okay. Think I'm caught up with y'all. If y'all have something else out there, then let me know. But I got to give this one to y'all. Y'all relax and sit back. And Christopher not in here. But Christopher, he actually likes King Kong. Yep, that's family, though. That's native right there. But anyway, so King Kong. And, don't get bored because I have to give it to you guys. Because it's something that he said that really gets to me. And a lot of times, things don't get to me. But some of the stuff that he said, it makes a lot of sense. And it's like, And so I'm going to go ahead and read it to y'all. It's not long. It's not a long piece. Don't worry about it. Y'all can sit back and relax. Then we'll get on something else. But anyway, Luis Ortiz, and this is his quote, and this is Eastside I got this from. He said, "My main goal has always been to become heavyweight champion, and that goal has not veered at all. I haven't lost any of that hunger." Said, "You don't go through the torture of a training camp like this to just show up." And see, a lot of Wilder fans, I'm talking about the fans of Wilder, they just fans, is they thinking that Luis Ortiz is just going to show up. He's just going there to get a paycheck. And this, you just read, and you just heard the quote, because I just gave you the quote. They think he's just, he's not going to be a participant whatsoever. Not even nothing. Not a competitor, nothing. He's just going to show up, right? And then he goes on to say, he said, "I don't know if Deontay will be improved for this fight, but I will definitely be an even better version of myself on November 23rd. If I get that opportunity like I got at the last fight," he said, "I'm not going to stop punching until it's over. I'm going to seek and destroy." Now, this is the part that I really wanted to concentrate on right here. He says, "Our mantra is, he quits, they quit for him, you make him quit, or you knock him out. Any of those four is us winning." So, as far as those three things, that mental thing, he got it in the mind that he's going to do it. He said, "I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This fight is going to end in a knockout. Either I'm knocking him out or he's knocking me out. But he's not knocking me out." And that's what Ortiz said. And then we go on to right here. Now we're talking about Ortiz says Wilder would need a plan B and a plan C, not just that power. Now, this is way before I even read this. Remember that we talked about this yesterday? We just talked about this yesterday. And that's exactly what I was saying. He says, when you watch videos online from Wilder, he said there are definitely things he does better now, but he still doesn't have the experience of taking that from training into a fight. And if you think doesn't know what he's talking about, watch some of Wilder's training videos. Then you'll see what he's talking about. Because I understand what he's saying. Now, we're going to start a big debate after this, but just let me finish this out. They say he's got to have a plan B and C. And if he doesn't, it will be a mistake. I have a plan for everything. So, like I told you guys, I said the Ortiz is not messing around. He's not going to sit there and just get cracked. He said, "I'm very proud to be a Cuban, and I've been around some of the great Cuban fighters of all time. It's going to be very exciting to become the first Cuban heavyweight champion." He said, "I wouldn't be here in Las Vegas if I wasn't serious about all in for this fight." So he's being all in the fight. And then he says, "And I would have stayed at home in Miami." He said, "I haven't seen my family in months, and that's worse than any Deontay Wilder punch." He said, "This fight isn't personal against Wilder, but it's personal because I want to erase the loss and that thorn in my side. My motivation is for this fight and this fight only. I'm not thinking about any other heavyweights." Yep. And then they go on to say that if anything is going to change in this fight, it's going to be Wilder making adjustments if he can. So I'm in 15-round shape, and he's going to have to deal with me for every round. Said we added Larry Wade. There's somebody's strength and conditioning and everything. Yep. So that's what I was trying to bring to everybody's attention the other day. When everybody's, King Wilder, this is going to end real quick and this and that and blah, 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 and this and that. So, like I said, myself, I'm not as exuberant as a lot of other people is about Wilder when it comes to this fight. But my hat is really off for him. I'm like, damn, I mean, like, you're a stand-up champ. That's all I can say. You are a stand-up champ. Yep, Ron Finkeln, he said, Luis Ortiz is not playing. I'm just listening. Talk that talk. Yep. Ortiz is always coming to win. but so is Wilder. I know that, Sir Flame. I'm just saying, but y'all, people think it's just gonna be like a Stiverne though. Everybody think it's gonna be a Stiverne. Don't you? Come on now, y'all know in my chat, man. Don't y'all know that Ortiz knows that everybody think it's gonna be like Stiverne? Do you really think is Wilder gonna stand up over him like he did Stiverne with his hands down? Somebody tell me. Somebody put up a 1 or put up a hell no if you don't think Wilder gonna stand over him like he did Stiverne. Like, I'm knocking your ass out. That's it. No defense, no nothing. I'm just coming at you and boom, 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 and putting you out. Does anybody think that's really gonna happen? Cypress Hill's up in here. See you, Cypress Hill. He said, salute homie at Eagles Web Boxing. What's happening, LDBC? Kings and Queens. Yeah. Up in there. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see. I didn't see my brother up there boxing conversation with Reggie Owens up in here. He said, salute my peoples. Yep. Yeah. You're right, Shadow 979, but I'm just saying, man. I'm saying, he said all well and good talking about game plan, executing it effectively is another thing. I wish him luck. I don't wish either one of them luck. I just want to see a great fight. I want to see my money's worth. That's all I want. It's a great fight. Y'all go in there and fight. Whoever get it done, and whoever don't get done. If you was talking a lot, you guys already know, family. We're gonna talk about this like a family anyway. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it like a family. So if no matter what, I don't care. I'm not crying over either one of them. If the king gets KO'd, then he's just a king that got KO'd by King Kong. That's it. If King Kong get KO'd by the king, then he's just a king. He's just a King Kong that's got KO'd by a king. He's either gonna be a King Kong that KO's the king, or he's gonna be a King Kong that got KO'd by the king. That's it. And you, Mike Hennigan in there, he said all that talk by Ortiz is cool, and he is a good fighter. But once Wilder lands that right hand, baby, he said there would be no need for plans A through Z. And we could just hope that Mike Hennigan, we could just hope that you're right about that one right there, brother. But they both fam, so to be honest, it touches me in a certain way when I see family fighting. Because family, legally, family ain't really supposed to fight. But since we in this realm that we in, then family fights. But they're not supposed to. Just to let y'all really know. And then Tony Boz back up in there. Tony Boz, but he said, I believe that it's going to be a war with a very unexpected moment. I believe it will be a classic. And that's what we're looking forward to. That's what I'm kind of thinking too. And then everybody else, I think, is just saluting out. Then South 979, he put that hell no up in there. He said, hell no. Yeah, that's right. That's right, South 979. Yeah, don't get that. Tell him, South 979. Don't get yourself all twisted up and shit like a rag, man. A wrung out rag. Don't get yourself all twisted up and believe that shit. But we're going to see it, man. We got 22 days, man. We got 3 weeks and 1 day. And counting that down. And when I read those words didn't seem like they was hype to me. Huh? Do y'all think those words sound like Ryan Garcia's words? Or does that sound like somebody who's actually a warrior and is about that action? And they damn sure ain't, and he's fighting Wilder again, so he damn sure ain't like Yard. Oh, I'm going to go with Canelo. Punk ass Yard. Got your ass whooped. Yeah, you got a lot of people going for him too. A lot of people had to eat crow over that Yard fight. Yep. A lot of people had to eat crow. But most people didn't trust him though, right? Did anybody in here trust the Yard when he fought the Crusher? Did anybody in here trust him? Who trusted his ass in here? That's what I want to know. Which one of y'all trust so I can roast your ass? Don't be scared. Say, put it up. Say, yeah, I trusted him. I thought he was going to get it done. Come on. Let's hear that conversation. Yeah, we want to hear the conversation. Since we got boxing conversation with Reggie in here. Let's hear the conversation. I want to hear it, man. I want to hear which one of y'all had that. Yeah. But look what we got here, y'all. Yeah, I had to do it, man. I did. Now, this is from yesterday. I'm gonna put up 2 pages though, so y'all can see this. So because of this, I'm not gonna say much, but look, because of this here, and y'all see him up there. You see me and Sir Flame's dinner up there before the salt water hit his ass. He modeling for us like, yeah, look at these wings, look at these legs. So before this, I'm gonna get back to y'all. So that's me and Sir Flame's meal the other day. We had the salted version, and we had the salted version because of who? Because of Rougarou. Yeah. And so because of Rougarou was so gracious and not doing what the F he wanted to, what he was supposed to do, and got us choking on that salted crow. I had to put him right here, y'all. Yep. Y'all see it in a minute. And Mike Kenny again say, I gave Yard a puncher's chance. Yeah, I gave him a punch drunk chance too. I gave him a punch out chance. Getting winded. Because I know all that. See, I already know that style of fighter, man. All that bending over shit when you thick like that, man. You bending over the wrong way. You got to use your legs when you bend over. Not your waist. If you use your legs, you're going to keep your energy. But if you bending over in waist and you bending over at the waist, you can. Nah, that's too much energy. You and then you're not doing nothing. You can't really throw punches in the face. When you go down, you got to drop down. You got to drop down because that keeps that energy going into them legs. But you do the shit he did, then that's what you get. But if y'all see who's up here right now, and so this is inspired by Ms. Boxing herself. So she inspired me, and the reason being because me and Sir Flame was one of the only ones that we had to sit there and eat all that damn crow the other day in front of everybody because nobody wanted to. Yeah, and because nobody wanted to admit. Oh, yeah, Main Event Mark up in here, y'all. Yeah, because nobody wanted to admit that shit the other day, right? So nobody wanted to admit that they went with the Rougarou. They went with the Swamp Monster. And so me and Mark was the only ones out here. Not me and Mark, but me and Sir. Yeah, Mark just came in, but me and Sir was the only ones eating that damn salted crow and shit. And so we got a nice plate for the next person to eat crow. We got some dried out salted crow for the next crew that got to eat that crow because nobody wanted to admit that shit. Yeah, but Rube, you got us all messed up, and so now you the only one I got showing now. You came in there acting like, oh, I'm the king, but you see that was a fraudulent king, and your ass ended up. That's why you ended up on my Sheep and Lions clothing page, and you got that yet. And for the first of this month, you the only one that. You are showcased on my Sheep and Lions clothing page because you got us effed up out there playing like you a model and shit or like you a photographer and shit. So you just bending over, you slipping punches and just taking pictures and shit instead of throwing hands back. You a boxing photographer now. You a live action boxing photographer. You just taking pictures and getting hands put on you. See, and that's how you got us messed up. Is by not just going in there and doing what you. Yeah, it took me a while to get the right picture for y'all. I want y'all to see his face. That's what I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see his face when it's all, contorted. I didn't want him, raising up no belts or nothing like that. Since I don't have no pictures of him on his knee. And so that's why I wanted to have it like that. I know we're gonna talk about it. I see y'all got stuff in there. Yeah. See? I told y'all, if y'all haven't been in here before, y'all see that people know my name if they haven't been here for a while. At Main Event, he a mob from the beginning, but he just I guess he gets busy. Everybody gets busy sometime, but he finally got in there. Now right now I'm over here in Cali, man. I'm just traveling up and down the coast, man. It's a big ass state. Believe me, man. Y'all be driving forever. If you get in Cali, you be driving forever and shit like, God dang, I ain't gonna never get there. You could be on the road in Cali for 6 hours and still be in Cali. 7 hours, you still in Cali? Like, damn, I'm still 7 hours, you still in Cali. 8 hours, you still here. It's like, damn. Big ass state back and forth. Yep. And then Sir Flame, he said, I think if Yard didn't go all out in the, it would have been different. All right, Sir Flame. Don't start sitting there making up shit for him. Then Jay Good laughing out loud. Yeah, okay. Then Mike Hennigan said, exactly, Eagles Web. Regis was also bending using his weight. Yeah, see? And if I told you. And And what was the key I just gave when it comes to doing that shit? If you're gonna bend at the waist, then you got to be active. Cause you wear yourself out. All that, you cutting your own oxygen off when you do that shit. You winding your own self, bending over like that. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna do that, be effective. Start throw it like a lot of punches and shit. Come up out that shit and just throw. Then go back in. Cause at least when you throwing punches, when you up, you catching your air, and you make another person back up if you really throwing some heat. But you just bending over like a damn photographer and shit, taking pictures at different angles. Oh, you look good over there, Taylor. Let me get another shot of you over there. Oh, I did get you in the eye though, but let me get this shot over here. Let me you voguing and shit. Let me get this let me get this angle. And then you sitting on your bench when it's time for you to sit down in between rounds. You sitting there just huffing and puffing. Now you ain't got your camera out, and then you get back in there and you're doing a photo shoot. You're doing the photo shoot instead of trying to get that damn strap. You got us effed up, man. Messing us up, man. That's why your ass is on the sheet in Lions clothing. So that's why your ass center stays today. Get your ass up in here. Yeah. Okay, Mark down at Mark said, I haven't seen it live in a while. Maybe I'm not getting notifications. He said, pondering. Yep. Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you right, Sir Flame. Thought he was king and got dethroned. Yeah. There's 2 days in a row I had to get on his ass because I wasn't going to get him. But, man, he just had me thinking, man, because who was that came in? Was that Jay? I think that was Jay. Jay, you had him too, right? Yeah, because Jay Good came in. Yeah, Jay Good came in. Yeah, Jay Good said he had him. Yeah, so Jay Good came in and he said he had him. Yeah, but yeah, they was tearing me and Flame up though. They wasn't letting us live that down because nobody wanted to speak up. I don't know, was it Mike? Mike, did you have him too? I think Mike was eating crow with us, but Mike didn't. Not the salted crow. Mike had some kind of stew or some shit. Mike didn't want. He didn't want to choke on feathers and shit. But we said our first time doing it, we gonna go ahead and choke on them feathers and everything. And then Mike said, he said, shit, I had to eat crow too. He said, oh yeah, then Mike, yeah, if I'm saying Mike did, Mike, he said, but since I'm a vegetarian, he said I had to eat baked feathers too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is, Mark. You should get the usually people get the notification. They might get it a little bit late, but everybody's been getting the notifications up here in Eagles where they've been getting them, but it's just like a little bit of, a little bit late. It runs a little bit late sometime. Yeah. Then main event again up in there. He said a rumor is Regis already called out Ramirez. Man, I don't care. Man, Regis can call out whoever he wants to. Man, F Regis. Regis is on my fried page right now. He on my Sheep and Lions clothing right now. Go back and get that. Go back and get your straps. That's what you do. Talking about somebody else. Go back. Yeah, I want it again. See, and that's what me and Tone always talking about. Go back and get it again. Okay, Tone got to go right now. He said, "Be right back." He got to load this truck. Yeah, and see, me and Tone talk about that shit all the time. And the older fighters always wanted it. Oh, we want to come back and get. Let's get that smoke. Let's get it going again. Win, lose, or draw. Let's have it. Let's do it. Yeah. Then Jay Goodness said, "Yup, it's crow eaters. All the crow eaters." Yeah. Okay. So on the Rougarou fight, I want to know that. Now, be honest. I'm not going. Y'all got to eat crow today, but I want to see everybody that had the swamp monster. Just throw up a 1 up in here, man. I just want to see who had to eat that crow with me. I put my 1 up first, man. Yeah, we had to eat that damn crow. Yeah. And then Sir Flame back in there. He said, "I'm not saying Yard was going to win. I had Crusher to win. Just think it would have been better." Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, at least go the distance. You know what I mean? Get beat up a little bit, but go the distance and stuff. Sir Flame crying. Yep. And then Mike over there, Tony. Yep. He said, "Fam, make sure you bend your legs lifting those boxes. Bend at the waist will have you tired and shit." Yeah, see, Mike. See, that's why I don't miss your ass, Mike, because Mike be coming here starting shit all the time. I shouldn't have read it, because once I see all them tears and shit, see. But we had a pretty decent chat, though, far as, like, y'all didn't have me crying that much. And probably because we had that serious situation that we talked about, that Flint water and shit, and what them bastards did over there. See? And that's probably why it wasn't as much tears going on in Eagles Wear boxing today. But that's some straight up BS right there, man. It'd have been cool if they had like a surveillance camera, man. We can all camp out and wait for the ass to come back or whatever, or be able to find out where they at. I said, where they live at again? 14573 East Lansing Street. Yeah. Everybody be camped up at their house, waiting for them to come out. Yep. Yep, sir. Hey, I was going to put some money on that yard, but once I heard that shit about not spoiling, I changed my mind. Yep, you better change your mind. Yo, main event. Oh, main event. Mark said he had to eat that damn crow too. Yep. Yeah, Mark, we had a salted crow. Me and Sir Flame, we had to eat that damn that just dried ass salted crow with half feathers on one side. This half feathers, so we kept half the feathers on. He just decided to eat what I was eating. He said, "I'm gonna eat what my host eating." Yeah, so we just ate that shit. We had Miz in here. She was just clowning us and shit. Yeah, I picked the right one, y'all. But she gonna mess around and have y'all eating salted crow though. Y'all keep go ahead and follow her. Yeah, she good. Yeah, she made the right decision on that. That was my dumb ass fault because I was falling for that Choctaw shit. Not Choctaw shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. My Choctaw people, I met, some of my Choctaw people and all that. And I kept thinking about, Louisiana, this and that. But I'm sorry. I started giving them all big ups and shit. And then, boom, what happens? Just me not going by my own rules. Not me not going by my 18 points. Got my ass twisted up. Yep, Sir Flame said, yeah, you got to run that back in the ring or block. Yeah, you got to run that shit back. Yep. Let me see my ones. Okay, main event, Shadow 9. Oh, so you just dipped out on us on Shadow 9. You supposed to be eating your crow the other day, too. Oh, yeah, Jay Good, we know you and Tony Boswell. Yeah, okay, he running the front loader fam. And then Mike, yeah, we know you. I already know Mike. And then, oh, yeah, Ron said, yeah, Ron just snuck his one up in there. Look at y'all. Ron put his one up in there. Ron said, yeah, man, I ain't gonna front. I had his ass, too. Yeah, Swamp Monster had effed us up, man. That's why he's on this page right now. Swamp Monster. Yeah, jacked us up, man. Yeah. I'm still a fan. I'm a fan. I mean, I'm not a fan like that. I'm a fan of boxing, but I mean, I wish Miz was in here because I asked her what he got to do to get his king status back. She gonna give him something hard. Like, not only do he have to rematch Taylor and knock his ass out, he got to do something else for us to start getting excited again. He got to do something. Don't stop. Get your rematch first, and then talk about fighting somebody else. For me, that's all he can do right now is get the rematch and then talk about doing something else. That's what you got to do. You got to get the rematch and then talk about doing something else. Don't be talking about doing something else. Yep. Hopefully next year. Yep. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, main event. Mark said, he said, my crow was definitely dry as fuck. And he crying. Yeah. Yeah. And then Ronald Finkley said, Regis was mad a little last on his live. He didn't like my criticism. Well, that's too bad. Yep. That's too damn bad, Ron. Come out there and do what the hell you supposed to do. Stop making us like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have a, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make a habit of eating crow burgers and dried out ass, salted ass crow for a living. Shit, that ain't what we do. We try to do the education in here so we can make the right decision. But again, like I said, them three things, see, the skill set was there. But them three things wasn't there. And the main thing is that killer instinct that wasn't there. See? Yeah, so that is important too, y'all. Y'all still got to throw those back in here. Even if y'all talk about the 18 points, 18 skill set points that you need to fight. You still got to have those other three things. Because you can have all the skill and then go out there and not be mentally prepared and shit. Go out there and get that ass whooped like, oh, then we got to sit there and be like, yeah, I made, yeah, at least it's only $50 this time. Because you know what you're going to say, right? It's $50, but you're going to be like, oh, this, yeah. You already know what you're going to be saying underneath your breath. Man, you're going to be throwing your hands up, like, this, really? That's how you fighting him? Damn, dude, come on now. And even with the king. So with the king, you're going to be like, something happened. Like I told y'all, if it's tight, if Ortiz is up in the 8th round, let's say, and it's tight and close, and Wilder's not landing because remember when he was fighting that fraud? They wasn't hardly throwing punches, and he was missing a lot too. And I'm talking about the Coke Crack King, the exhibition fighter. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not that excited to be like, yeah, Wilder got this. Knockout, baby. 2 rounds, 3 rounds. I ain't that kind of motivated for it. I'm like, King Kong is going out. This is last freaking dance, baby. This ain't Wilder's last dance, but for King Kong, this is last dance, y'all. Last dance. And them quotes I gave y'all, those are some serious thought out quotes. Giving him 4 ways out. Either I knock your ass out, I make you quit, the ref stops you, or your corner stops it. All 4 is in my favor. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. What he said right there. That's part of native philosophy right there. Is we use 4. 4 is our sacred symbol, man. 4 sacred things. 4 things. The 4 directions. The 4 different winds. The 4 elements. That's what we go by, man. We go by that 4. And so I don't know if he thought that out or what, but that's native right there. I'm thinking 4. So that's why it's scaring the hell out of me for the king. And it might be for nothing. But we can say that about a lot of other fighters. That wasn't for nothing. No, he had me easy work. Just because Floyd say it's easy work don't mean that shit easy work. Because it's easy work if you're gonna fight somebody that's easy work for you, then it is easy work. But if you're gonna fight somebody that's not easy work, then they gonna shut that whole shit down. All right. Yep. That's right. That's right. That's right there, Sir Flame. Jab that like button. Are you neck? You can get neck up in here. Don't be neck up in here. Jab that damn like button. And you're right too, a main event Mark. He said he got to work on that stamina. He underestimated Taylor's chin and stamina. But that eye though, that's my concern. When your eye doesn't swell up, but it closes, it might be something else wrong with you. And then it swells up afterwards and shit gets all big and shit because of the irritation or whatever. But if it don't swell up right away, you don't get that fluid in there, something's not right with your body on that side, man. It's not reacting right. And that could be neurological. He's going to be, you're going to see. That shit's going to swell up again. I had a boy like that. One of my boys is like that, man. He got in a fight with the dude. I mean, he beat the dude up, man. But the dude did catch his eye. And from that time on, because we fight, we keep fighting. We fight over and over again. And so they was fighting over and over again. And my boy's eye just kept, like, as soon as dude touched him, his eye kept swelling up, man. Because we used to have wars and stuff. Okay, I'll just tell y'all a little bit. But allegedly, we used to have wars, like, in, outside of the real wars. We used to have wars, with, different service people. There's certain groups of service people used to be against other groups, and every once in a while, because that firewater have them saying shit that they shouldn't be saying, so they have them saying inappropriate things. And just like I told you about the huddle up story, yeah, we used to have other stuff like that happen. And so allegedly that a group of guys on one side used to battle a group of guys on the other side. But the other group, the one group that somebody that looked like me allegedly was in, was always like dominating and winning. But they had one guy that had to come save his ass because that eyesight used to disappear because he just had one of them eyes. Ron Finger said, I told Regis he got to keep his distance. Yeah. Yep. Sir Flame from Mark. Main event Mark crying. Yep. Then Ron Finkley said Prograves was getting hit way too much. He didn't stay out of the range of certain shots, hit and not get hit. Yeah. Oh, we knew that. But we knew that the movement was keeping him safe, but then he was still getting touched up. And the reason he was getting touched up is not because he didn't stay away. He was getting touched up because he wasn't doing shit after all that bending over shit. After you got to come back and, you got to land your shit. Just like somebody wrote earlier, hit and don't get hit. You know what I mean? You got to come back. You can't be staying all low, bent over and, Oh yeah, looking pretty and shit, taking pictures. Oh, I got a picture of his feet right there. Let me see, I got a picture of his chin, and then get touched up a couple of times. So miss, and then touch, miss, and then touch, and then you touch back once. Yeah, you ain't gonna win. Your ass ain't gonna win. Then Sir Flame back. He said, I think Wilder underestimated Fury and went straight for the KO. But man, F Thurman, Wilder is the new one time. Yep. Yeah, but I'm gonna just tell you one thing, man. If you fighting, okay, look. Now, what you just said the same damn thing that Ortiz just said, right? Think about it. What you just said. You said the same thing that Ortiz just said. And don't say you didn't, because you said the same thing he did. Right, Sir Flame? Went straight for the KO. That's one game plan, right? What did Ortiz say? You're gonna need more than one game plan, right? And that's what you're saying right there. That he needed another game plan. Because like I said, the Otto Valeen came in and really got it done, to be honest. He actually stopped Fury. They just let him keep going. But he actually stopped Fury. And he won, I think, in my opinion, even though it's not official, I still thought he won. He exposed the shit out of Tyson Fury. And Wilder could have done much better than that. And that gives me that two things that Ortiz is talking about. You're not bringing the stuff that you learned in the gym. You're not bringing it into the ring. And you're not coming in but with one plan. And that's Bomb Squad. You're saying Bomb Squad, and that's it. Yep. If you live by the sword, then you do what? You already know. You die by the sword. So, it's just one of them things. I'm not trying to scare y'all, but just think. And you're right, Sir Flame, all Wilder need is one. And then Ron down at the bottom, Ron down there crying. Ron crying, yeah. Ron come here, yeah. But yeah, Rougarou, get your ass in there. And, get things done, man. Y'all stop setting us up, man. Man, we good fans, man. Y'all got good fans, man. So stop setting up your good fans. Y'all setting up all the good fans. You got good fans and stuff. And Ryan, shut your ass up. Because if do know whoops your ass or don't know, then we ain't gonna know your ass. You know what I mean? Go in there fighting do know, and then do know whoop that ass. Then what? Yeah. Because they got the same amount of knockouts, right? You got the same amount of knockouts, so get your ass in there. Because you're already talking like you done fell in a whole barrel of grease. You're already talking like that. And we already know in here what happened when you start talking like that. We already know. Eagles way of boxing, we're going to fry that ass. You know what I mean? We're going to get you. Yeah. So we're going to see what's going on, y'all. And like always, always, we're going to bring it up no matter what. If we got to sit there and eat our salted crow, if we got to eat our barbecue crow, our grilled crow, or whatever, then at least everybody today at least man up. Everybody put their ones up today. So I remember the ones, though. I remember who got ones up in here, so I know. So, and I know Gil talking about 6. He talking about Wilder's knocking him out in 6. Even though he didn't show his ass up today, he think I'm not gonna forget that. Gil says 6 rounds, stop it. So I don't know how much money he put on there, but yeah, y'all see what up there. Y'all see it up there. No new news out of the troll train. Yep, but we see him hanging on. We on the other side. All the family members, we on the other side, but we almost in the same shape as them. We not hanging out the window with our hair blowing all over the place, but at least we on the other side of the train, and we got to take this train down here. Devil's Deception in the desert in December, and there may be another Devil's Deception in the desert, but it might not. It's not going to be in December, but it's going to be next year, February, something like that. So the Devil's Deception in the desert in February, but right now we're just going to concentrate on the Devil's Deception in the desert right here in December 7th. Y'all know when it goes down, and a lot of people is going against Ruiz now because Ruiz then lost a lot of weight. And I think that if he loses too much weight, it may be his downfall. He may be quicker. But and I've seen some good things what AJ's doing. He is like I said, he's throwing lower punches, he's throwing down with his punches. But the whole thing is, if you can grizzly bear his ass and get him off you, you can win. If you can't grizzly bear and get his ass off you, or George Foreman his ass, push his ass off, 2 hands, 1 hand, whatever, spin him, grab him, turn him, or whatever. You can't, AJ, your ass going to sleep. But that's it on that part. Yeah, that's it on that part right there. That's right, Mike. Yeah. Mark in there. Mark said, "Fuck them trolls." You guys talk out. Yeah. Wow, thinking cry. Yeah. Y'all know. Yeah. When it's troll train time, y'all already know when it's troll train. Yeah. I don't even care about the card. What y'all think about the card, man? Let me see. The card. I think the card is shitty. Yeah, that's just my. Let me see. The card is so shitty. I forgot who the hell is even on the card. But it ain't something. Yeah, it ain't something that. It ain't something that I really give a shit about. The card. Yeah, it's like, whatever. It's like your card sucks. Yeah. But we're gonna see. But they think that they put together. So much. They think they putting it together like, oh yeah, nobody else got events like us, but they not putting it together like that. That's all trickery and shit. And of course we don't fall for all that trickery and stuff like that. So we don't care what your card is. All we care about is the main one. And yeah, most of us is still, we gonna stay with Ruiz. So that's just the way that go. We gonna stick with Ruiz. And then if Ruiz got us in here eating crow, that'll be fun for me. Cause I'm gonna go ahead, I'll eat crow with Ruiz. I'll eat crow. I'll go ahead. Yeah. Make me eat crow. Because you got a lot of things about your ass that we could talk about. And we're gonna roast your ass. You gonna put your little marshmallow ass is gonna plump up if you go out there and disrespect us as fans and you mess around and lose and shit. Mess around and get KO'd or some shit. You take your ass out there and get your ass KO'd. And we're gonna definitely barbecue your ass. We're gonna roast your ass like marshmallows. We're gonna fry your ass like chicken. We're gonna turn your ass on the grill like steak. We're gonna tear your ass up. Because we're not in this, to keep. You see what I mean? We're not in here to just, keep, eating salted crow and crow this and crow that and shit. We ain't in here trying to eat all kinds of crow because we don't have nobody we can even stick with no more. All these fighters and shit ain't doing what they supposed to. We can't stick with none of them. Like, damn, I trusted his ass. We trusted him. And then all the trolls with their heads out the window, they all happy, looking at them like, wee, except for a couple of them trying to duck down and hide. But that's what trolls do anyway. Y'all know that. Trolls always trying to hide out. We on the other side, though. You can't even see us. We on the other side. Hopefully, we're going to get there safely and get up out of there safely and kick them damn trolls out. Or we're going to end up like that train at the top just hanging on. Like I said, I'm probably hanging on the side like that and about to go to a tunnel. And then that tunnel just knocked my ass off. I don't even get to go on the ride. That's probably what, man, please. There's a lot of things that can happen to us, man. As fans, a lot of things can happen to us, y'all. And so hopefully, we can make it through this thing, y'all. I'm hoping we can make it through it, man. That's right. Mike Hayes said, yeah, it's a troll trade, baby. And then main event Mark out there, he said, I'm still with Ruiz. And then main event, he said, AJ lost a lot of weight too, yeah. And then Mike Henny back in, he said Ruiz will with the KO. That's what we going with, Mike. We're going with that KO. Even though we got people against us and stuff. And then I like the Burt Klett fight and the Fortuna fight and the Ryan Garcia step up fight. Nah. Okay, Ron. I don't know. The card to me. Yeah. Then Ron back in, he said, no crow extravaganza, please. Yeah. Because guess what? When we ride our ass back off of that damn, desert, guess what? Whether they own the train or not. It's going to be worse if their ass is on the train, though. You know what I mean? Then we got to kick their ass off the train, and you know they gonna land up in here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it a point. I'm gonna make it a point to invite their ass. You know, I'll have a special title. I'll have a special title to our chat that day. We'll have a special title, so y'all make sure you, if that does happen, you guys got to be here because you're gonna have to smash. You probably gonna have to smash a bunch of them out. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to smash a bunch of them out. You know, but I don't want to talk. Like I said, and it may not be on. So that's after we roast Ruiz's ass first, and then they come in, or they come in first, and then we just roast them. We'll roast them, you know, privately. You know, but you know how them damn trolls is, man. Them trolls can't help themselves, man. They'll be right here with the bullshit. But y'all know how we do it up in here, man. Eagles wear boxing, baby. Eagles wear boxing. Yep. I got to work, man. I got 1, 2, 3 over the weekend. I got 5 shifts to work between now and Sunday. So I'm going to be burnt, man. I'm going to be tired out, man. I got to get to work, man, y'all. So Eagle coming down at y'all. Grab that ass. Get that troll up out of here. Just like that, man. But y'all know how we do it, man. Shout out to the LDBC. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. And I'm going to catch y'all on another one, man. Nothing but blessings. And that's it, man.